What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokemon Society Draft League battle. It's week 2 of Season 6. And spicy early season match, ladies and gents. Not only do we get to see two teams that won in the first week between your Boston Braviaries and the Tokyo Togekiss, but this is a rematch of last season's championship final. Yes, when the Tokyo Togekiss pulled the upset and defeated the 3-time champion Boston Braviaries. So, there's a lot riding on the line here for us, folks. And we're going to take a quick look here at Tokyo's team before we hop into the battle. Their X tier is Magearna. Magearna, pretty good in doubles, Soul Heart. You know, the more Pokemon on the field, the more chances Pokemon can die, and therefore the more Soul Heart activations you can get. Magearna can definitely snowball if left alive. Hint, we will not be leaving it alive. So one of the things that does kind of hinder Magearna in our format is your X tier is not allowed to Dynamax, so that really hinders kind of its survivability, right? Dynamax being able to double your HP pool, huge. Not something that Magearna is going to have access to. Then we got a bunch of bulky boys. We got Grimmsnarl, who can set up the screens, fake out, trick switcheroo shenanigans, so we got to watch out for Grimmsnarl. Umbreon, Yawn, Foul Play. Mainly Yawn, like Confuse Ray if they want to get a little cheeky. Sylveon is one of their offensive potentials. Araquanid was their big Dynamax Pokemon last week, so we gotta bring stuff to make sure that we can knock that out. Mainly Flying and Electric. Then you got Mesprit, who is another one of their support Pokemon. They used it to set up Trick Room last time. We're kind of a semi-Trick Room team, so maybe this will be an Imprison set, so that'll be interesting to see. Then we got Vaporeon, who's kind of like in between. Xurkitree, who's their biggest offensive threat, and I kind of expect to see it here. We don't have any ground types, so nothing's going to be immune to, you know, Xurkitree's electric attacks. And other than Rillaboom, I guess Eternatus too. We got a couple resists, but nothing too crazy. So we'll have to see if she brings Xurkitree. And then Pyukumuku, I don't really think that she'll end up bringing. It's kind of like the Wobbuffet from last week. It's just a Pokemon you can just ignore until it's the last thing there, and then you can kill it. And Tangela, who again I don't expect to see. So I'm expecting Magearna, Grimmsnarl, Umbreon, Araquanid, Mesprit, and Xurkitree. Wouldn't be surprised if Sylveon comes, but I think Xurkitree is just better than Sylveon if they're looking for another offensive Pokemon. So yeah, we're gonna be bringing a couple Pokemon potentially that we didn't see last week. Morpeko is gonna make our team of 6 again. The electric typing is pretty nice against our team. Again, don't expect Vaporeon or Pyukumuku, but it is nice to have another fake out user, etc. We won't be bringing Didi, so we won't have the psychic terrain, but I think that'll be okay for us. And we're gonna bring Greedent. And we're going to try to get Greedent to do some stuff. We'll see. But stay tuned, and I'll see you guys for the battle. Welcome back, Socialites. We're here with Danielle, head coach of Tokyo Togekiss. Let's see. Oh, wow. We called their team on the nose. Don't gotta change anything around. Now, the question is, what do we do against them? That is the question. We want like more Morpeko, Hatterene. Rillaboom, Hatterene. I think it's one of those. I kind of want to do more Morpeko, Hatterene with Rillaboom. Do we want to go with Greedent? Is Greedent too greedy? Greedent Greedy. Depends who we're Dynamaxing here. Like, Greedent's good if we want to Dynamax with it. But I'm going to try to get Trick Room up the first turn. So, why not? We'll try it. We're going to try to fake someone out. And then kind of go from there. Let's see who they bring out. Grimmsnarl and Mesprit. Kind of what we expected. So I don't want the Imprison to go up. They could fake out Hatterene. Let's see. I actually didn't get Tokyo's game, so I don't know if they have fake out on their Grimmsnarl. Oh no, he goes for Trick. Hatterene got the full Incense, so that's unfortunate. I don't want to Dynamax here. Since we have the Trick Room up, I want to see if they maybe KO something, and then we can get Greedent in. Light Screen is fine. We turn on to Morpeko. Yeah, the full Incense. Next game we will know. Wonder what the correct strat is there. Alright, so we do see Magearna come out. Which is going to be super annoying for Hatterene. Alright, I'm going to try to... This probably won't work. Grimmsnarl. I'm going to try to Parting Shot here. My Greedent should be able to beat Magearna. I'm not super worried. Guess we'll just try and weaken it a little bit more. Flash Cannon, we survived that though. Let's see what Grimmsnarl went for. Grimmsnarl went for Ice Punch onto Morpeko. That's fine. Soul Heart's gonna get boosted up. Ooh, nice special attack drop. That's what I like to see. Well, I'm going to bring Greedent in. Try to get some use of these last couple turns of Trick Room here. Let's make sure how many turns. So we got 2 turns left. Let's see. Tokyo hasn't Dynamaxed yet. Whoever their Dynamax Pokemon is going to be in the back here. So that is kind of scary. Kind of expecting it to be Araquanid. Now it goes for Reflect. We will get the Max Quake up, which will give us a special defense boost. So Ice Punch is their only attacking move on Grimmsnarl. It does hit quite a few of our guys super effectively. Let's see what Magearna went for. Another Flash Cannon. Takes out Hatterene. So this is the last turn of Trick Room. A switch out seems pretty obvious into Mesprit. On the Magearna slot. Do we just ignore it then? Just take out Grimmsnarl because Grimmsnarl is being really annoying. What does Grimmsnarl go for? Can't really do anything, right? So I'm willing to split like this. Okay, so they left Magearna in. So it's kind of good that we did this fake out. This should knock out Grimmsnarl. Oh my god, did it survive literally on 1 HP? It literally survived on 1 HP. Wow. It died to the Life Orb, but that is super unfortunate. That damage on Rillaboom, we did not want to see that. Trick Room's going to be over too. Yeah, the full Incense really screwed us over. It's pretty common with Grimmsnarl, but now we know. That's why we play best 2 out of 3. Alright, there's Mesprit. That's what I thought was going to switch in. Like, it made sense, right? If we had just faked out into Grimmsnarl there and Max Quaked, totally different. Alright, so yeah, so Trick Room's done, right? They got 3 turns left of Reflect. This is our last Dynamax turn. They're Dynamaxing the Mesprit. I wonder who their last one is. They're Dynamaxing Mesprit here. Mesprit's faster than us too. We actually take that very nicely. Since the Max Flurby is coming off of U-turn, it's a physical move. Didn't do quite as much to us as like a special attack would. Knockoff doesn't do a lot. Focus Sash, interesting. Magearna Ice Beam. This is all good information though. We haven't procced our berry yet, Xurkitree is the last one. I don't think Greedent can survive 3 attacks, though. Oh, maybe with... Oh, paralyzed. I was gonna say, maybe with that sort of weak shenanigans there. These aren't strong attacks coming into us. I feel a little bit better going into game 2. We get the berry. We're going to go all the way back up to full health. Let's see if we can hit this Stomping Tantrum. Don't get paralyzed. Okay, nice. Will that be enough to knock out Xurkitree? No. It doesn't even 2-hit KO. Very unfortunate. I think what we gotta do, we gotta hope for a critical hit on this Xurkitree and then Gyro Ball on the Mesprit. It looks like we can survive 2 attacks here. This Mind Storm's gonna do more than the last one. But as you can see, it's still not a lot. Alright. Critical hit. Nope. Nope. The screens did us in. Let's see. I wonder if the Gyro Ball would have KO'd last turn. No, not based on that. So, unfortunate. Alright, so based on that, like, they didn't have a lot of damage output, but like, this is what we talked about before. Their bulk is crazy. And by reversing our Trick Room, like, I didn't want to Dynamax Hatterene there. Alright. Let's go again. Game 2. Greedent wasn't bad. Greedent was not bad. Honestly, I'm thinking, based on how poorly their damage into us was, kind of want to do like this. And then who do I want in the back? I think I want Zapdos just for stronger damage. Yeah, I just need to be able to break through them. So we're gonna go with this. I think I can just get a Belly Drum off in their face. And not really worry about anything else. Okay, this time they go Grimmsnarl Mesprit. Well, that's what they had last time, right? So. Grimmsnarl and Mesprit. I don't really care what Mesprit does here, so I think we'll just fake out Grimmsnarl, because we don't want Greedent to be faked out. Like, just how little damage they were doing into us, like, I feel pretty confident. Yeah, so they're going for a max right away with Mesprit. Go for the Mind Storm on the green. Again, we saw... Oh my god, that was a critical hit. Alright, that really hurts. Like, you have no idea how much that hurts. R fucking NG. That sucks so fucking bad. Excuse my language, but... Like, now... I think it's still Dynamax Greedent. If they're max HP, never mind, even with that. Shit. Yeah, this is bad. They're gonna get Reflect up. Yeah, like, I don't know, critical hit, it's whatever. Oh, that did good damage. So... we might actually trade Dynamaxes here. Oh, that's huge. That's actually huge. Just being able to do that. Like, I'll take that. Oh my god, and Greedent barely survives. So, that just means they're gonna have to put something else into Greedent at this point. This could definitely be where Magearna can kind of snowball, though. I mean, a max guard is just free here. I almost want to try to take out Grimmsnarl, but I don't know if we can right now with what we have. Kind of need to get Eternatus in. We're just going to try and do some damage to Magearna. Yeah, there's a reflect. If they had done that the first turn, or last turn, I mean, like, that would have been huge for them. Do we go for the double? Like a Magearna... Like, Grimmsnarl's always gonna go last, so if Magearna doesn't attack into Greedent, or if we get a critical hit here... No crit. Okay, they do go into Greedent. That's fine. Because of that crit, just the fact that we were able to trade, like, makes up for a little bit. Like, obviously not the best scenario, based on the damage they were doing last time. Alright, so we're gonna go into Eternatus here. Yeah, the ice moves are very strong against us, though. I'm almost thinking of bringing it back, though. Maybe with Morpeko lead instead of Rillaboom. Because again, without that crit, we would have been in a much better spot. Technically, okay, technically they could... Okay, they go for Lightning. I was going to say, if they tricked the Incense onto Rillaboom, this could have been bad for us. Alright, let's see who their last Pokemon is. We're up 3-2. Their Reflect might actually be gone by the time Zapdos comes out. Let's see. Okay, it is Xurkitree again. So they brought the exact same team against us. Xurkitree is pretty good for them. They gotta trick the Incense, right? Yeah, they do trick the Incense. Looks like it's going on to Rillaboom. Oh no, it does go into Eternatus. That's fine. It doesn't actually affect us this turn. That's how full Incense works. It doesn't affect the turn that it comes out. Alright, very nice stuff. So despite that crit, we are able to come back in this. So I kind of, oh man, I kind of want to run it back. Right? Is that greedy? I probably should have knocked off just to see what his item is. Yeah, but good stuff. Good stuff. We tie it up. 1 game apiece. One game apiece. Like I said, I kind of... Oh, man, I just want to run it back. If I... Okay, what's the worst thing here? They have U-turn, Psychic move. Do they have Trick Room in prison? Like, I kind of just want to run it back. That critical hit really put us, like, behind. Without that critical hit, we would have been looking a lot better. Because you saw how little damage those Max Mind Storms were doing before. So I kind of just want to run it back. Question is, do we want Zapdos? I kind of do just for the speed. Grimmsnarl has definitely been very annoying, though, with his dual screens. We know it doesn't have Fake Out, though. So what if I go like this? No. Okay. We're just going to do the same that we just had before. Again, I'm kind of betting on not getting critical hit this time, because I think that would have worked out very well for us. Let's see if they do the same lead. It's actually Magearna this time, which I'm okay with, because that means that they definitely can't Dynamax on us. So what's the worst thing that they can do? Like, we can Belly Drum. And we can Fake Out Magearna. Like, yeah, they can get Reflect Up. There's a Reflect. So we're going to get this Belly Drum off for free. This is huge. We're going to go all the way back up to full. A switch on a Mesprit is so obvious. Max Steel Spike, though, even with a Reflect Up. close to a one-hit KO. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And we got the grassy terrain up, so... we're going to do this. Like, this is boosting Soul Heart, which is unfortunate, but they didn't switch. Like, it's such an obvious switch for them. Like, if they want me to just kill Magearna, please send me a letter. Okay, the full incense. Gonna go on Rillaboom. But that's kind of fine. Flash Can does literal nothing. We do get a special defense drop though, that's really bad. So that means that it's gonna do about double that amount, which isn't crazy. The grassy terrain giving us some heals. I want to see Mesprit come out, just so I know that it's not something they can switch into. Okay, it's Araquanid. We're just gonna KO Magearna before it can do anything too crazy. I don't know if Max Quake will KO. That's why I kind of just want to play it safe and knock off at the same time. Alright, here's the Max from the Araquanid. Venom, as I like to call him, with that color pattern. Yep. The Max Geyser. This looks like it's going into Greedent. This shouldn't do too much. Let's see. I would actually like to get the KO here on Magearna. Oh yeah, we get that KO. And then that'll give us a knockoff onto his Araquanid. Let's see what item he had. Wave Incense. So boosting those water moves. He's gonna have to attack through the green again, so we can max guard here. There's the Mesprit. We can knock off Mesprit. Like max guard. And to knock off is very safe. So they did have the Mesprit this whole time, and either just outplaying me or not outplaying me enough. They don't switch it in to their ground weak Pokemon. Okay, how many more turns of this Reflect? Greedent goes back to Bobby for me. Okay, this is our last turn of Reflect. It's also our last turn of grassy terrain. With that, I'm going to leave Greedent in. And I'm going to switch Rillaboom out into Eternatus. Because I want to reset the grassy terrain so that we can grassy glide some things. That's what I wanted to see. Greedent goes down, but Greedent, you did your job. You're the real MVP, and Flutterby gonna do next to nothing to Eternatus. The special attack does go down, which is unfortunate. However, the Reflect is gonna go away. Which is going to allow Rillaboom to come back out. Now we can Grassy Glide at our leisure. No more Dynamax. I would kind of like to be able to switch out Eternatus here. We can probably get away with that, to be honest. We can fake out, and we can go into Zapdos. Because I'm expecting probably a Leech Life into Rillaboom here. I just want to reset that special attack. Like 33% matters. Yep, there's the Leech Life. Going to Rillaboom, that's good damage for them. However, we have Brave Bird now as an option. I think Brave Bird should KO. Brave Bird actually does not KO, so we got to double up here. I probably shouldn't have knocked off. Oh, never mind. The Brave Bird does KO. Still shouldn't have knocked off, though. Zapdos goes down. That's okay. Ooh, that actually knocks out. Love to see it. And wow. Honestly, I thought it was all done after that critical hit, but kind of shows what we kind of went over in the preseason with Tokyo's team. So bulky, so like impossible to kill, but they're not going to kill you as well. So in the second game, we brought a lot more offense. We were able to punch through it, and in the third game, everything really kind of went our way. Actually gave us a lot of room to make some, you know, inopportune plays, or, you know, take advantage of some situations. So yeah, congrats to Tokyo, though, on being champion from last season. Someone else is going for the trophy this season. I'm calling it. I'm looking good. My all Gen 8 team, we're here. And yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought of the battle. And as always, stay classy, society.